Classmates, Sir Torres, good morning. We are Group 7, the Colleagues.
Dian Angeles,
Bastilim,
Lara Benito.
Prodigin Santorin,
Brilliant Lopias, and Sinabara.
Once again, we are the Colleagues.
and today we will propose our first research topic about what. First is what. Millennials who prepare video games over physical sports. This topic is all about our concerns of today's millennial social activity preference. This topic was recommended by my curiosity about why a substantial amount of millennials are preferring video games. This topic concerns my fellow millennials that might be lacking in physical activities. And we will proceed to who. The respondents are born between the early 1980s to the mid-1990s or early 2000s, which are called the millennials. Individuals who prefer video games over physical activities. And the next, students who are playing video games in their vacant times. And the fifth and the last one, about our who, is people who uses gadgets and plays it everywhere. And to our next is where.
Where main locations are GNC Internet Cafe from A2 from University of City South, and inside they use now as campus canteens and video called chiller. And south locations are USLS, Gate 1 and Gate 2 entrances, and USLS Library.
We will conduct research where mostly the areas where the millennials are present. The locations are mainly the entrances and exits of the school. As we observe, this is also the pathways to Internet Cafe outside the school. And when?
Well, this research will be conducted in our vacant time when there's funds are available, especially when after lunch 12 p.m. finally, and other times lunch where the said respondents are completely available mostly at campus result. This research will be conducted in weekdays and at any time of the day and at the month of January. We will make sure not to disturb the respondents when they are playing video games.
So why we will conduct this research? This is because to fulfill our curiosity about why are the millennials preferring video games over physical activity or sports. It is for the future situational problems in our community. The lack of physical activity surely lessen our physical attributes and might pose danger to our future's health. And for that reason, we felt like we need to research and know the truth or reason and seek satisfactory answer on our conduction and the result of our research and purpose and propose a possible solution for the future's benefit. How? How will we conduct this research? We will engage on our respondents with proper communication skills, time management, and we will provide services. We will provide proper manners and will provide satisfactory results to fill our curiosity on the topic. The next, we will focus on inquiry to produce the results we wanted. The results to compensate for the time of the respondents will be standard foods and drinks, worth more than 200 pesos. And once again, I run the GNC Santorin.
And I am Roger Lopias.
Thank you.
okay, for the second research project, how can one self-identify the best person and how to handle it?
1. It is a research that focuses on the traits and characteristics of a person in order to identify whether that person is depressed or not.
Why? To know what depression is, why it happens, and to know its causes. To know the real feelings and what that person is going through in order to help them.
Where? It can be conducted anywhere but preferably in places with a lot of people that might be depressed.
When? It can be done when the subject is free. It can be done when any time as long as the person conducting the research will have patience because it might be difficult to identify the best person.
Who? People who have symptoms of depression. We, the researchers, must interview one by our suspected victims of depression.
How? We will conduct the research by interviewing one-on-one the selected people. Cute. And take note for their response to the given questions by that. Dinote ako na lang how. We will conduct the research by interviewing one-on-one the selected people and take note for their response to the given questions. By that, we can know if that person is depressed.
Onwards to the next topic.
Okay, so moving on to our third and final topic. What? Sex education is the topic relating to human sexuality, sexual act, reproduction, health, and reproductive rights. Who?
Sex education is to be taught in schools where it is abundant in high school students. Also in campuses high in teenage pregnancy rate.
Where? Sex education is just as important as any subject, therefore, it is best to teach sex education and its related programs in high-density populated campuses.
When, as much as possible, sex education should be hosted on a weekly basis, as it is crucial to the growth of the adolescents.
Why? The researchers chose sex education as it is to prevent students from future encounters with sexually transmitted infections, also known as STI. Early pregnancies, these are something that many and especially high school students face in their years.
How? It is the focus on increasing rates of child abortion and teenage pregnancies. To take action and engage in programs, lessons provided with the local facilities, and educating teens and young adults the risks and hazards of premarital sex.
Okay, so that's all. Thank you very much for listening. We are Group 7, The Coley.